Grand Rising family, good morning. So I wanted to come on because God showed me, it might be a message for a couple y'all, not a lot, but I really feel like the enemy is just attacking whatever we're not paying attention to right now, or not even saying not even paying attention to, but the enemy just feel like it can't get you exactly where they want you, so they're trying to attack your kids. God told me to pray for your kids. He said pray for your kids. So I had a dream also where we was in this house and it was my actual kids and they was sitting in the living room. But then I see my kids in another room. One room they was sleeping, in another room they was sitting in the living room. And even though these kids had my kids' faces, these was not my kids. God revealed to me in the spiritual realm that these was not my kids. These was demons acting as my kids. So these demons, as I noticed who they was, and I started to call them out by name, and I started to pray for my kids, and I told them they was not welcome in this home, and then that they had to leave. They walked out that door, and then I automatically knew that these was not, kids. These was not my kids. I knew that in the other room, those was my kids, and these kids in the living room was the demons. These was the demons that was trying to attack my kids, trying to stop my kids, trying to get my kids to act out, and, trying to use my kids' body, The enemy was trying to use my kids' body, trying to use my kids to stop them, to get in the way. See, the enemy, that's what the devil would do. He would try to use your own kids to do something, to stop you, to stress you out, to put things in your way and use your kids and stop their purpose and stuff like that, because the enemy is coming after our kids too, family, and you just have to pray for these kids. Pray for your kids. I woke up in the middle of the night and automatically started praying for my kids. I pray for my family's kids too. Like, people on here, I didn't know your kids by name, but I definitely was praying. Do you hear me, family? Because the enemy, the devil right now, is trying to attack our kids, and God said pray for them. Pray for them. I woke up and I prayed for my kids, and they woke up smiling and happy this morning. But yes, the enemy was trying to attack our kids last night, and the enemy is going to keep on trying to attack your kids. And God said for somebody, this is a message for somebody, that the enemy is coming for your kids, and the enemy don't got your kids. God said, I have your children. Them are my children. Yes, touch not my anointing, do my callings no harm. Them are my children, God said. But the enemy is trying to take your kids. The enemy is, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm getting all worked up and stuff, because literally it was a spiritual warfare last night. Like, I have another message to come on here about, but it was definitely a spiritual warfare, and I was praying for my kids. I was praying for y'all kids. I was praying for so many kids, because no, the enemy cannot have these kids. These kids we are raising up now will be God's children. Do you hear me? So the enemy is trying to attack them because he know they have a call over their life. He know what they're meant to do. He knows how they're going to serve God's ministry and do great things in this world. So the enemy is trying to attack our kids, and God said, pray for your kids. And God said it so clearly. And then when I got through praying, that demon walked out. And it was so mad. It was so bothered. Do you hear me? It was just so mad. And I said, yeah, God got me, and God got these kids, and that's the reason why the devil's mad. So yeah, just know that God have you and your kids protected, but God said pray for your kids, pray for them. So that's the message I have for y'all today, family. I just wanted to come on and say, make sure every day you're praying for your kids. And also, family, something that God used me to do, sometimes when you're not paying attention to certain things, the devil will use the enemy to attack the things that you're not paying attention to, or the things you're not praying about, or the things that you're not doing throughout the day. I mean, that's from business, that's from your spouse to your kids, to say you're not cooking as much, from your food, the things you're eating, whatever you're not paying attention to, the enemy will try to attack it. So you know what God put on my mind to do one day? He told me every day, like, get me a calendar and write out the things that I need to do on a day-to-day basis, and write out the things that's not so important, but still write it out, and keep a schedule of my plan for every day, so I'm paying attention to every area in my life, because if not, the devil will try to attack it. Say, I've been focused on me and the kids, but I'm not focused on my spouse. So at that moment, the enemy's going to, before you know it, you and your spouse is arguing. Y'all going through this, y'all going through that. That's because the enemy will try to attack whatever you're not giving the most attention to. So you definitely got to keep a list out. I don't care if you, and some people might say this is crazy, but this is definitely like a good way to a good way to list out everything. So the enemy's gonna attack regardless. But what I'm saying is, when you got your attention everywhere, it gets the devil confused. Now he don't know what to do, because you here, you there, you got this, you got that, you got it to go. Then he's confused. He don't like it. He likes to cause confusion. So when you confuse him, it's like you done backflipped and he don't know what to do. So yeah, write out a list. God said, write out a list of everything. If it's, I'm gonna get up at 5 o'clock and I'm gonna pray for my family, I'm gonna pray for everybody, I'm gonna then make them breakfast, I'm gonna then work on my business, I'm gonna then do this, I'm gonna do that. But make out a list, and the enemy is gonna be so confused on how you got everything planned out. Keep a plan, family. But I love y'all, and thanks to all my new subscribers. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Like I always say, stay positive, stay blessed. Don't let nobody mess up your day, change your mind, how you feel about nothing. But I love y'all, family. Have a blessed day. I just wanted y'all to know, pray for your kids. And I'm sorry, y'all, I got so hyped up because I was praying so hard last night, and I was like, not these kids, not these kids. So have a blessed day. I love y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe for more messages from God.